So here we were, back to another month of utter chaos that is a free max event. Which has been great because this is a time when a time bomb defector actually becomes the most effective strategy. Which has also been great because there are so many people trying out time bomb defector for the first time and absolutely friend fire everywhere. So I can just clip their embarrassing moment and share it to the entire internet. But it really came to my mind when I was playing a time bomb defector myself and accidentally friend fired this guy. And I watched as he was helplessly launched into air. And just embarrassed, I just thought to myself, if a time bomb can launch a guy that far, that means you can launch other time bomb defector flying right into the enemy as a time bomb artillery cannon.
Fire! Oh!
Yes. Fire.
Yeah!
And you might be wondering, couldn't I just do the exact same thing just by walking up to them normally? So welcome to my time bomb artillery guide. Have you ever wanted to become a human cannonball but never really had a chance? Well, say no more, because by having another time bomb defector launch you into an air, you too can become a human cannonball.
Yes! Yes!
Anyway, the first thing you need to do to fire the time bomb cannon is to leave the squad, because the friendly fire reduction doesn't work on a squad mate. We found this out in a hard way.
No!
So instead of a squad, make sure to use pink camo for the extra coordination. And here is this guy, just absolutely wondering why there are two pink defectors standing still in the middle of nowhere. He found that out in a hard way as well. Anyway, next you need to have the right loadout. Make sure to take save 4 implant so you don't just get launched in front of enemy with 1 HP remaining. And take the hyperbaric servos so the enemy can't just run away from you the second they see you. And lastly, you just have to walk around the things that are way out of your control. Like your faction deciding to push in the point right as you're going to time bomb it. Or not jumping far enough. Jumping too far past the enemies. Malfunctioning.
What?
Exploding too early.
That didn't work.
Or the enemy just playing the light assault.
No! It's a light assault!
You know, you just have to magically overcome these fatal flaws associated with the time bomb artillery. And then you're ready to unleash the time bomb defective artillery cannon.
Fire! Yeah, kill someone! Fire! Fire! Fire!
Oh, that's very good. Yeah,
You should make it.
good potato crusader. And I don't know if that name sounds any familiar to you. It's throwback all the way back to my very first time bomb defector video. Get rich quick with the time bomb defector. I gave him this once in a lifetime offer. Do you want to get rich quick? And he said no, because of his peasant mentality. But the question is he going to decline again to my another offer? Are you interested in becoming a human cannonball? So here he is, because no one can say no to such temptation. And here is his first time becoming a human cannonball. And I forgot to leave the squad, so he just died to a friendly fire. Oh, we forgot to. Anyway, here's a little application of a time bomb artillery. You can actually use a time bomb to launch other mechs to a place where they wouldn't never be able to access. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Personally, I would be very terrified if I ever had to face a rooftop max. So in the end, you might be wondering, is time bomb artillery really as good as I'm making it to be in this video? And the haters will say, you can just do the exact same thing if I just walk up to enemy like a regular time bomb defector. And after many unfortunate malfunctions, the next day I see Potato Crusader, he just angrily yells me, Chino, you still maxes. And sadly, I can't promise you that you will succeed every time you fire the time bomb cannon.
Far enough, they're all just in front of
But I can promise you this one thing, that if you do a time bomb artillery, you will have a blast doing it.
Nice.
You will have a blast. Literally.
Boom.